Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our meditation service portion of our service. And as we turn within, I see everyone is nice and still this morning. Just allowing ourselves to take a couple nice deep breaths. Breathing in love and just breathing out anything that is not in alignment with love. Just releasing it. Allowing the body to relax completely. Taking another nice, deep breath in. Breathing in love. And breathing out all the hustle and bustle of the morning. Just letting it all float away. Preparing to move from out of the mind, journeying down into the heart. In Sufism, they say that it's one of our longest journeys, from the head to the heart, a lifelong journey. Here at Centers for Spiritual Living, we say all of our practices are about the heart, opening the heart, purifying the heart. And as you consciously move into your heart, as if you're breathing in and out of your heart. Breathe in love through the heart. And breathe back out as if through the heart, filling this room with love. Love that reaches your neighbors. So much love that it fills the room, overflows out into the hallways. So much love that it fills this entire building and spills out into the surrounding area. Out into the city streets of Cape Coral, all the way across to Fort Myers, and across this beautiful state of Florida, out to the oceans, journeying to the other continents, allowing this love to blanket the earth. Just like the atmosphere that surrounds earth, filling it with our love energy. And as we wrap up this month of joy that we have been studying in the book by Roger Teal, I thought it would be nice for us to have a full-on joy celebration for our meditation this morning. So one of the things I've incorporated in my meditation practice is to bring a smile to the face, the biggest smile that you can muster. Smiling so big that you can't help but feel it reverberate through your body and sending that smile energy into every cell, every atom, molecule, fiber and tissue of your being. Feel it expand, the smile, joy, energy. It is said this is our true state of being, this joy, energy. And through smiling, we can tap into it anytime. No matter what's going on, smile. Take it within. You can change any situation, any circumstance. So as we allow this smile energy to reverberate throughout our body temple, just follow it through your bloodstream. Feel it pulse. All the way down to your fingers and toes. Feel it with every beat of your heart, every breath in your lungs. Feeling the cosmic dance of all the cells, imagining them having a dance party right now, celebrating this joy, energy you have activated. And just bask in that joy for a few moments in the stillness. The thundering stillness. The electrical stillness. Scanning the body from the head to the toes, feeling the sensation of joy all the way down, all the way back up. Remembering to keep smiling. Sending love and gratitude to all your cells for all that they do to keep you so alive every day. Celebrate with them energetically in this cosmic dance of joy. And now just allow gratitude to well up in your heart. Grateful for this revivifying, revitalizing, refreshing joy, love, energy that we've been basking in. And just taking note that we can return to this place, this space of joy within any time we choose, anywhere. Accessing it simply through the smile and our intention. So I'm so grateful for this time together, so grateful for this beautiful day, as I like to call it, a 5G day. For I know it has been so since the beginning. God created and called it good. So I give thanks for this great, grand, glorious, good God day, for this celebration service here at CSL Cape Coral, blessing all of the activities of this day, blessing all the aspects of this service, from the sound to the music to the ushers and greeters, all of those who have had a hand in this service, to those putting together our potluck today, the preparations for our monthly meeting, and blessing Reverend D for the message coming through her today as we wrap up this month of joy, just knowing that her talk is just what everyone needs to hear on this day, and we are all open and receptive and available to all the joy and love here today through the music, through the message, through all the aspects of this service, through the fellowshipping, just knowing it all is a joyous celebration. So I release this word in gratitude, and I invite you to anchor it with me, saying, and so it is. Namaste. You're welcome to stay in the sanctuary or go out in the lobby and mingle about and spread some more smiles with your friends. And we'll see you back here at 10:30. Thank you.
Good morning. Good morning, community. How are you? Hold on, let me get squared away here. Okay, squared away. All right. Oh, the last Sunday in June. Can you believe it? Yes, yes. So welcome, everyone. My name is Reverend Denise. I'm actually the spiritual director here. So hello to everyone sitting in the chairs and hello to everyone at home. So we come together. It's so good to be together. It's Potluck Sunday, which is delightful. If you're new here, I wouldn't sneak out too early because the food is really good and the people are really nice. So our topic, we're closing out our month of sowing seeds of joy. Are you joyful? Yes. More joyful than you were on June 1st? Yes. My job done. Mic drop. Oh no, you don't want to miss this. You don't want to miss this because today is the culmination of Roger Teal's beautiful book, Life is Joy. And our topic is mastery of heart, which is really kind of the whole point. So let's get started. We begin with our mission statement. And by the way, I took out one word. Really? She made a change? I took out one word, and the one word makes all the difference in the world. And the word I took out is daily. You won't even miss it because now it should have never been there. So we actually read our mission statement together. So let's do it. So as unique and individualized expressions of God, we are here to inspire, educate, and empower each other to practice kindness, compassion, and forgiveness, study the science of mind, and embody unconditional love. Simply, we are here for God. And so it is. So did you see how doesn't matter. You didn't even know where it was. It felt so perfect and appropriate. So do we have any first-time visitors here with us today? I'm not going to ask you to do anything weird, just identify yourself. Oh, wonderful. Thank you for joining us today. Now, we do have a lot of very loving people, so you might be, somebody might come say hello to you later. But nobody here bites. Well, there are a couple people, but they're not here today. All right, so let's just take a moment and create a little community. So just greet the people around you. You can stand up, say hello, tell somebody you're happy they're here today. All right. Feels so much better. It's hard to rein them in. All right. This is the last day for this song. Will my dancers please come up? Dancers. All right, AV team, hit it. Ooh, how many people can we get up here? Hey, where'd my lyrics go? Up, come over here.
It started out as a trio, now it's an ensemble.
So, AB, you disappeared my slides. Oh, there you go. All right, please sing out loud.
Let there be peace. I am a stand for peace. Let there be love. I am a stand for love. Let there be joy. I am a stand for joy. We are making a new world now. Let there be peace. I am a stand for peace. Let there be love. I am a stand for love. Let there be joy. I am a stand for joy. We are making a new world now. Let there be peace. I am a stand for peace. Let there be love. I am a stand for love. Let there be joy. I am a stand for joy. We are making a new world now. Let there be peace. I am a stand for peace. Let there be love. I am a stand for love. Let there be joy. I am a stand for joy. We are making a new world now. Let there be peace. I am a stand for peace. Let there be love. I am a stand. I'm gonna stand up for joy. I am a stand for joy. We are making a new world now. We are making a new world now. We are making a new world now.
Thank you, CSL dancers, and now it's my pleasure to introduce our wonderful practitioner, Linda Lloyd. She will be taking it from here.
Thank you, Reverend D. Let's see. I think we need the next slide here. Boys back there? Yes, we are inviting our young peeps back to youth church today. That's not the slide. There we go. Awesome blossom. Have fun, girls. They're with Dawn today. Of course, whoever they were with would be awesome and amazing. So, backwards, guys. There we go. So we are letting everyone know that at this time, the youth program will be on summer break until August 16th because everybody needs some summer. And it is summer here in Florida. So just wanted to let everybody know that. Okay, we can move to the next slide. We have amazing things going on here at the center. So I am your human invitation to these events. Today, we have a potluck after our service that we do on the fourth Sunday of every month, along with our town hall meeting immediately following service. And so we get to get our plates, and then we have our meeting, right? Yeah, so we fellowship, and the meeting is all about just what's going on here at the center and what we might like to go on in the future. So everyone is invited to stay. We always have really good food. What did I make today? I made a frittata and and some Brussels sprouts. I know they don't really go together, but it's how it works. And it is a vegetarian frittata. It has broccoli and asparagus, just so you know. And of course, everyone is invited to stay. Even if you didn't bring anything, we always have more than enough food. So no worries about that. And we are celebrating the month of July with one of my favorites and Reverend Denise. We are both, she's an agape minister and I'm a agape practitioner, and we will be studying Reverend Michael Bernard's Beckwith, Spiritual Liberation, the month of July. Sowing Seeds of Freedom. It's an amazing book. We have it for sale in the lobby, so check it out and follow along with us. We have an amazing concert coming up this month with Jesse and Amy. There's some of the music that we pipe in sometimes when we don't have a live music person. They play at Unity in Naples, and they are absolutely awesome and amazing. They are on July 17th from 6:30 to 8 p.m. It is a $25 donation, including food and beverages, $15 for the live stream, and we really want everybody to come out, so spread and tell your friends, and so we can fill up this space and just have some amazing energy here. And we have a video clip from our boys back in the sound booth to show you, to inspire you.
Hi, CSL Cape Coral. It's Jesse Hughes from Chariot. I want to say thank you so much for welcoming me and my wife, Amy, into your community over the past several months to perform for you. It really is our joy to share our love of music and our spiritual inspiration with you. We're really looking forward to connecting with you in person on July 17th at 6:30 p.m. as we perform music from our brand new studio album, Magnetic Mind. This album is all original music that was inspired by our 5-year spiritual journey. We're going to play and sing most of the songs for you and tell you the stories behind the music and the spiritual principle that inspired it. We're also a covers band. We've been doing this for over 10 years in Southwest Florida, so we're going to play some of our favorite crowd pleasers for you as well. So it's going to be a great night. We're going to have a lot of fun. Really looking forward to being there with you. So come out. You can get tickets at cslcapecoral.org or on our website, chariotmusic.com. You can go to our website now and listen to the album ahead of time if you'd like. It's also available on all major streaming platforms. That's chariotmusic.com or right there on your website, cslcapecoral.org, to purchase tickets. That's July 17th, 6:30 p.m. We'll see you there. Looking forward to it.
So when is this concert? All right, you guys got it. Awesome. And we have started. Who came out for the dance on Friday? Salsa. Yeah, wasn't that fun? Yeah. So we have Feel Good Fridays once a month now, and our next little thing, Mo and I. Or most everybody knows who Mo is. He's one of our parts of the band, or one of our he doesn't just sing, he plays an amazing guitar, and he is going to bring his amazing guitar and his amazing voice to Kirtan on July 24th with myself, and we are going to do an hour of chant and song, and just stir up the joy in our hearts together for a whole hour. So we hope you come out for that. It's a $15 love donation, although no one will be turned away if you don't have it, so make sure that you come. And other things we have happening here at CSL every week is on Monday, we have Course in Miracles, right? Do you guys do in the meditation room now? No, right out front in the lobby. Course in Miracles from 10 o'clock in person, and 10 to 11:30, right? Is that how that goes? And 7:15 on Zoom. I'm part of the Monday night Zoom group. Been doing it for over 3 years, and I can tell you it is a life-changing experience to be part of this, these amazing teachings, which are, of course, in alignment with Science of Mind teachings. On Tuesdays, there's an Ink and Insights with Reverend Shell, and it is a hybrid, meaning you can join it on Zoom or you can come here in person. That way, everybody is accommodated. And on Wednesday, there's a Science of Mind study group here at 10:30, and you guys meet in the meditation, right? In the moon room, in the blue moon room. So what else we got going on, Reverend D? And we have, is this our first announcement to our ministry? Prayer and Compassionate Care Ministry. We've always had some level of this, but this is a new iteration of it and a brand new name and an email for it. So it's prayer@cslcapecoral.org. You can send an email anytime. There's prayer support. We offer home visits, hospital visits, holding vigil for you, should you have a surgery or something you want us to hold in consciousness, emergency transportation, or even emergency food. If you should have a need, please reach out. We really want to help keep you in good care. And now it is my honor and privilege to bring you today's reading, which this month, as you all have been following along, we are sowing seeds of greatness. And we know from our Science of Mind here thing that what we plant grows. So we're sowing seeds of greatness. So we're all flowering into greatness. And we are sowing seeds of joy this month, studying This Life is Joy by Roger Teal. And today's talk by Reverend D, and I can't wait for it, is Mastery of the Heart. And today's reading is from the last chapter in the book of This Life is Joy. So it goes like this. Most often, the caves that trap and limit us are our definitions and judgments of things. By insisting on these limiting definitions and judgments, we stay trapped, frustrated, and bruised. The opening is found by discovering and embracing a more expansive realization of what is going on and who you are. By dissolving the illusion that life's fullness and greatness is missing. And I think that's so important. I'm going to say that again. By dissolving the illusion that life's fullness and greatness is missing, we free ourselves from the unyielding and debilitating search for more and better, because it's already here. Then a greater potential can be birthed. Suppressed magic can be unleashed. Situations begin to transform as awareness expands. Miracles, healings, and serendipity emerge without all the struggle and aggressiveness. There is a wondrous realization that in this process, we have become instruments of something greater. Call it God, Spirit, love, truth, or whatever you choose. This is the next stage of your evolution, the next stage of human evolution. And we are the enlightened ones we have been seeking. So let us take that into prayer. So close your eyes if you feel comfortable. And just allow yourself to journey back down from the head into the heart as we did in the meditation today. Just opening our hearts. Allowing gratitude to fill our whole being. As we take this moment to honor, to celebrate, to appreciate the one life that is ever present, the only thing present, God, 24/7, 365, just absolutely knowing there is not a spot where God is not. So I know God is right here, right now, with each and every one of us and all those beyond, knowing it is the only thing happening across this beautiful earth plane and throughout the cosmos. And as I know this to be so, I know that I am one with this energy field, that I am a unique emanation of it, wonderful and terrific and perfect, whole and complete. As I know this for myself, I know for each one here the same. We are all one in the sameness of God. So it's from that place, that space, that I bless this time together today. I bless Reverend Denise as she comes up to deliver this beautiful message of spirit that is moving through her today. And I'm just knowing it lands on wide open hearts and minds, and that we all leave here a little differently than we came. I bless all the rest of the aspects of the service, blessing Bob as he comes up here and sings his music for us, and just knowing that it is indeed another great, grand, and glorious good God day. As I always say, as I've said earlier, as I will continue to stay as long as I am in this earth suit, because I know it is so, for it has always been. And so we just move and have our being in that awareness, that joy and love and peace and beauty and harmonizing, creative, intelligent, it's all here now, within and without. So we do give great thanks. And I release this word into the divine law, knowing it has already been acted upon and responded with that amazing yes that it always and only has. So together we can anchor this in great celebration by saying, and so it is. Amen. So, I think we are welcoming you up to the stage. You are so very welcome. Give this man some more love.
Amen. Great to be here with you again. I'm glad. So I've got another seed song here. I've been a songwriter most of my life, but it wasn't until I went to Nashville. I spent 20 years there. But I discovered the Science of Mind Church there. And I took Science of Mind classes, which you should definitely take. You should definitely check that out, because it gave me the inspiration to write this song and many more like it. And all of a sudden I had a message and a purpose to write my songs about. So here's my tune called I Am Reminded. I am reminded every time I plant a seed that a little soil and water is all it really needs. How it grows into a flower, I don't have a clue. I just keep on adding water and it knows just what to do. And if I ever forget the kind of faith I need, I am reminded, I am reminded, I am reminded every time I plant a seed. I am reminded every time I see a tree of life's unique expression in every single leaf. They are all reaching for their own place in the sun, each one a different face, but still a part of one. And if I ever forget how we're all one family, I am reminded, I am reminded, I am reminded every time I see a tree. I am reminded Every time I see her smile, of the joy and hope and wonder in the face of my child. Her world is full of good things, a place to laugh and play. No cares or worries to steal that joy away. And if I ever forget how simple life can be, I am reminded, every time she smiles at me. Oh no, every time she smiles at me.
Well, that's what we do here. We plant seeds. And the seeds are seeds of thought. So when we're sowing seeds of joy, or we're sowing seeds of love, or we're sowing seeds of freedom, it's literally an action of thought. So no matter how long you've been sad, how long you've been mad, how long you've been grieving, how long you've been worried, all of that can change into joy with a little bit of water and a little bit of attention and a little bit of making the seeds you're planting welcome in your experience. Yes, that is the core message here. So that was a very beautiful song. Thank you. So today we're closing our month. And we have to close the month with the heart, because even though you can plant seeds of prosperity, and you can plant seeds of health, and you can plant seeds of wisdom, you can plant seeds of whatever you wish, so that you can increase your money, increase your creativity, increase all of that, none of it is very important if your heart is not open. Because we come here to have a change of heart more than anything else. So we have to close the month, and Roger Teal closed his book with Mastery of Heart. Now, so we've gone through sowing the seven pillars of truth, the 9 portals of transformation, and we have to end up with, you take all of that, and the end game, the reason we're here, the reason I'm here, is so that your heart opens, really deeply opens, because it's transformative when that happens. There is joy. Opening the heart is an inside job. Joy is an inside job. Now, money and friends and community, good food, all might make you happy, and those are external circumstances. But true joy comes from within. So even if you taste a bite of food today that doesn't please you, you'll still have joy. And if you go through a period in your life where you don't have as much money as you want, you can still have joy. It's the same with all of it. You can still be at peace watching the news. You can be at peace with whatever your neighbors are doing, because it's an inside job. Now, I love this quote: "The work of sight is done," meaning as human beings, we are trained to honor, listen, pay attention to, and make very important what we see, what we read, what our neighbors think. So we're literally trained to live from the outside in. So if all this out here is good and copacetic, then we tend to be in a good mood or happy. But Rilke is saying here, now the hard work, now do the hard work. So today we're going to explore what is the hard work. What is the hard work now that we're, the prodigal son left home and spent his fortune, searched the world high and low for his happiness and his peace. I think he kind of lived a life of debauchery, to tell you the truth. He was like out there being a bad boy, but ultimately discovered that none of that was the source of happiness. So he came home. And in the story, the prodigal son, he came home to his divine reality. He came home to God. He came home to his source. So what is this hard work we're going to do today? So the biggest hard work is most of us, because of life itself, the dirt and grit of the journey, have kind of put chains across our heart with a great big no trespassing sign. We've had this conversation before, because even though it may seem logical to do that to protect yourself, it may make sense to not let that happen to me again. The problem with the no trespassing sign is nothing can come in or out. And who you are is a love bunny. Who you are is a creature, unique and individualized, individuated expression of unconditional love. So if you don't let love out, you are going to suffer. You do suffer. Because letting love out is almost way more important than letting love in. Because you are made to love. So when you are hard-hearted or angry, you cannot do that. And when you cannot do that, it leads to all kinds of really mischievous things for human beings, like addiction, like all kinds of addictions, like depression, all kinds of depression. So it's very important that we take down that no trespassing sign. Now, I don't use the Bible very much, but I'm using it in every slide today. Some meaningful scripture that supports the philosophy of the science of mind. So this one is, in the world you will have trials and tribulation. Is that not true? Very true. How many have had trials? How many have had tribulations? How many of you are having tribulations right now? Yes. But be of good cheer, for I have overcome the world. The I in this sentence is really the I am presence that is you. The presence of the divine, the presence of God, the presence of love, whatever words you want to use. That when you are in touch with that, when you are living from that place, it overcomes the trials and tribulations. So our goal, that's our goal. Our goal is to develop and cultivate a relationship with God that is healthy, accessible, and joyful for you. And most of us didn't get that in our upbringing. So, the hard work is becoming vulnerable, reachable, and open to change. So part of the sowing of seeds is a conscious act on your part. You have to plant it. Nobody else can plant it for you. So you have to want to be happier. You have to want to be more joyful. You have to want to be more abundant. You have to be willing to change. You have to be willing to think differently. And I, along with many other people in this room, have been doing years of work of doing that, uncrusting our hearts and choosing to think differently than we might have thought in the past. From Matthew, he says, "Truly I tell you, unless you change and become like little children, you will never enter the kingdom of heaven." And the kingdom of heaven is not a piece of real estate somewhere. Neither is hell, by the way. Heaven and hell are states of consciousness that we experience while we're here, living in these bodies. And in its simplicity, I would say that when we feel connected to our source, when we feel connected to one another, when we have an open heart, when we realize that we are birthless, deathless, immortal beings. Oh, you like that? Birthless, deathless, immortal beings. You cannot die. You are simply here for the joy of the ride. That when we realize that, then we are in heaven. You will feel happy and peace-filled. You will be fearless. And when we don't, well, we all know what that feels like. It feels like hell. Other things too, but I won't swear. I've promised to try not to swear on stage. So we step into vulnerability and open-heartedness. The hard work is to accept for ourselves love as the only lasting healing energy. Now, I kind of did my awakening and my commitment to my spiritual self and my spiritual path about 45. And I have come to recognize for myself that I don't know how I lived up till 45. I'm serious. I don't know where I found meaning. I don't know. It's like I felt. I came to understand this, what the Christian community might call a rebirth or a born-again experience. It's like to step out of a purely human identity, living from the outside in, not feeling connected to yourself, other people, the animals, or the earth, or others, is a separation consciousness, and it feels terrible. And it feels effortful. You know, the reading today with so much aggression, so much trying to make things happen. And then all of a sudden you're connected to the source of your good, and life becomes more easy and more joy-filled. And you stop being afraid of other people or, you know, I used to think about somewhere in the back of my mind, not like a conscious thought, that I was pretty sure, I call it the bag lady syndrome, where I was pretty sure by the time I was 60, I'd just be at the side of the road with my tongue hanging out drooling, right? That somehow I wouldn't make it in life. I wouldn't have what I needed. And that disappeared in my connection to the all that is, that always conspires for your greater good. Always. And there is something a little mysterious in that it seems necessary that you have to do the connection, that you have to meet it, you have to greet it. One way of saying that might be you take one step towards God and God will take 10 steps towards you. But without that one step, it's a little elusive. So in John, it says, God is love. Whoever lives in love lives in God and God in them. So here, the operative word is love, which requires a heart that's loving, that can accept love. Listen, if you've been bruised in life, bruised and battered, tossed around by the winds, parents, siblings, teachers, preachers, it's really hard sometimes to be open-hearted and loving. But that is the hard work. That is the hard work. The hard work is to unearth your inner peacemaker. Now, this is hard work because most of us have our against energy. I'm against this, I'm for this. And that against energy is often quite judgmental and way far away from making peace. Do you know what I'm talking about? So, to be a peacemaker is to be gentle. Do you consider yourself gentle? Would the people around you consider you to be a gentle person, a loving person, a soft person? So in Matthew it says, "Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called the children of God." It is not possible to be unpeaceful, willing and ready to have somebody else suffer, die, or disappear, and to be a peacemaker, and to be connected to God. Because God, unlike what we might have been told, is not a God of revenge or fickle or vengeful or judgmental. I know I was taught that. I know many of you were too. But what if it was wrong? What if God is love? What if God is gentle? What if God is, I think if God were up there, which God's everywhere, so God can be up there too, and if she was looking down at us, she would say, "Oh my God, I gave you everything. You have everything. There's nothing I have that you cannot have." And she would be so confused, going, "Why are you doing that? Why are you so unhappy? Why are you so murderous? Why are you so revengeful? Why are you so jealous? Why are you so afraid?" So our job is to really reestablish and redefine this thing we're talking about. Because in case there are some skeptics, it's really rather logical. I'm actually kind of a tech nerd. I'm kind of a scientist at heart. And here's what I know. No human being made the earth. No human being made the sunset. No human being made the dolphin. No human being made you. That there, no matter what we call it, there is something that makes things out of itself that we did not do. So faith is not blind. Faith is not, I'm going to believe in something I cannot see. The only important things are the things you cannot see. Right? Our first quote was, "Stop living by sight and do the hard work so that we can move into this house of heaven that we are." So non-violent living is gentleness. Now, does that mean we agree with everyone? No. Does it mean we like everyone? No. Does it mean we like everything that's going on? No. It doesn't mean any of that. It just means, we live in a reciprocal universe, so you can't beg God to annihilate your enemy and hope to be in heaven on earth. You cannot. So we bless everyone. We bless the people. Michael Beckwith used to say, I think I saw him on Oprah, and some woman, it was kind of during the period where he made the movie The Secret, and it kind of became kind of a big thing. And there was somebody, he was on Oprah, and somebody asked him, "Well, Dr. Michael, what do you do when this is happening? What do you do when it's so terrible? What do you do when these people, you just want to kill them?" And what he said was, we cultivate compassion for the lack of compassion. So we understand, what I know is that people who are connected and joyful and training themselves to be open-hearted and vulnerable do not harm anything. They don't harm the earth, they don't harm animals, they don't harm other people, and they don't harm themselves. They sit in kind of a holy knowing that we participate in life by becoming the way we want life to be, which is loving, generous, peaceful, gentle. So the hard work is to embark on the wondrous and endless journey of knowing and expressing God. For the rest of your days, from this moment forward, your entire life can be about knowing, this wondrous path of knowing and expressing love. And by the way, when you express love, when you show love, it changes everything in the room you're in. When you are knowing and expressing love in your heart, it's changing everything in every room, everywhere. You know, they've done so many studies where to prove that physical contact is not needed because we live in a universe that is connected, that's not local. It's why when we pray, you can see results. It's why Reiki works. It's why prayer works. It's why when you pray over a plant, it responds. I think I've told this story before about giraffes and acacia trees. And so if I have, forgive me for those of you who've heard it, but I think it's proof. I think it's proof. So giraffes love acacia trees. That's their primary, they love acacia trees. And if you can imagine, you get a herd of a journey of giraffe who come up to an acacia tree and start eating it, that it can really get all the leaves off pretty quickly. But here's this thing that happens. In a grove of acacia trees, when the giraffes start eating one, the acacia trees signal all the other acacia trees underground to start producing tannin, which giraffes hate. So that by the time the giraffe gets to that acacia tree, it's already produced the tannin. So it protects itself. Now, don't you find that just wondrous? Like, we think that what we see is what we get. And we're learning that's what you don't see that we need to be paying attention to. So in 1 Peter, it says, like good stewards of the manifold grace of God, serve one another with whatever gift each of you has received. So we are connected in so many important, meaningful, deep, and wondrous ways. And I know that when we look at each other, we just see the outer, right? We just see the book. We do. And I've been doing this long enough and being with people long enough to know that is so not who, the cover is irrelevant. It is. What matters is what's inside, what you're thinking, how you're feeling, how you're loving. So Roger Teal said, the mastery of the heart is not a destination, but an ever-unfolding adventure. Every act of kindness deepens our compassion. Every moment of forgiveness expands our freedom. Every expression of love reveals more of the divine within us. As Scripture reminds us, we are invited to know the breadth and length and height and depth of a love that surpasses all human understanding. So we choose to love because love is what we are and is the only thing that will make us happy. It's the only thing that will heal us of our physical ailments. It's the only thing that will heal us of our addictions. It's the only thing that will heal us of our loneliness. Is by removing this no trespassing sign that's in front of our hearts. With good reason, but who cares? There is no reason good enough to block your heart. The hard work is to unlock the essence of true generosity and sharing. You know, part of today, it's our potluck, but part of what makes our potluck days so wonderful is this coming together. It's part of what makes spiritual community so wonderful is our coming together, getting out of our house, off the couch, off of the hamster wheel of our thoughts. When you're sitting at home and you just play it over and over and again, what you're mad about or what you're sad about or what you're grieving about, and all of that's good. We don't deny anything here. But when that happens, come into community. You know, come serve. Come allow yourself to be served. And if you're feeling strong and powerful today, you come to serve others because somebody needs a prayer today here. In Luke it says, give and it will be given to you, a good measure pressed down, shaken together, running over, will be put into your lap. For the measure you give will be the measure you get back. So another way of saying this is just be the individualized expression of love that you are, and the universe will pour a blessing onto you bigger than you can actually receive. And if you've never had that experience, you might not know that. But you have to trust somebody, so you can just trust me today. So Roger Teal says, go forth into the rest of your day and the rest of your life, warmed and uplifted by the unequaled light that glows in the hearth of your heart. Celebrate, for this life is truly joy. Do you say yes to that? How could we symbolically uncrust our hearts? Take down the no trespassing sign. Maybe just say, I'm going to take down the no trespassing sign today. Declare it. Let's say it. I am going to take down the no trespassing sign on my heart today. All right. We actually have an affirmation for today. I'm going to read it first, and then you're going to read it with much enthusiasm. So me first. Today, I remove the no trespassing sign from my heart and commit to trusting more fully, forgiving more easily, loving more deeply, serving more joyously, and allowing my life to express the unconditional love of God living through me. All right, your turn. And so it is. All right, let's take this into prayer. So take a deep collective community in-breath, breathing in this love, breathing in the presence of God that is everywhere present, no spot where God is not. So the air that you are breathing is imbued with holiness. The life that you are living is the life of God. For there is only one power, one presence, one infinite source of everything. The source of love, the source of peace, the source of joy, the source of money, the source of food, it's our source for everything. And it is everywhere. And it is good. And as it is a source of everything, it is a source of our individual lives. You are here because God said so. You are a thought. You were a thought in the mind and the heart of God. And then voila, here you are. And as this is true for each and every one of us, it's true for everyone. It's true for our friends. It's true for our enemies. It's true for Italians. It's true for Colombians. It's true for children. It's true for adults. It is true for everyone. We are unique, individualized expressions of unconditional love. And so it is from that place and space and dimension that I speak this word, knowing that as we speak our word, as we pray, we are planting seeds. And as we plant those seeds with faith, and plant those seeds with commitment, and plant those seeds with discipline, and make sure that they get watered with our consciousness, that they cannot help but bloom. And so what I am claiming for each and every one of us today is that we leave here more gentle, less defensive, more accepting. We leave our unforgiveness at the door. We leave our anger and frustration at the door. And we move into our lives, the rest of our lives, starting today, willing to be willing to take that no trespassing sign down, willing to learn something new, willing to experience something new, willing to believe for just a moment that maybe there is another way. And so I claim love for all of us, a kind of love that transforms us and transforms all the people within the sphere of our influence, because it is the only thing that will ever matter to you or others. And so I'm grateful. I'm grateful to always bring this good news, always grateful to call forth this idea, because what I want is a world that works for everyone, and what you want is a world that works for everyone. And how that everyone world works is by our lives working. And so I'm grateful for this. And so this word is released, and I know that as the word is released, it is the planting of the seed, and the bloom is guaranteed, so we can leave this time of prayer together, expecting and accepting it in good faith. And so let us do this together for ourselves and each other with our closing affirmation by saying, and so it is. Thank you very much, community. I'm going to invite Linda back up.
Thank you, Reverend D. Let's give Reverend D some more love. Okay. Oh, you left the clicker. I got the clicker. Oh, she's not going to let me have it. So now it's time for our tithing portion of our service today. And we have many ways to give, but first, I am going to give you a couple of tithing quotes today. Prosperity and abundance start in the mind. This is by Earl Nightingale. And Jerry Gillies says, the strongest single factor in prosperity consciousness is self-esteem, believing you deserve it, believing you will get it. And finally, prosperity, I love this one. Prosperity depends more on wanting what you have than having what you want. Try that on for a minute. So we have many ways to give. We can text to give at 239-320-3820 the first time you set it up, and after that, you just hit that text number, and you can give anytime very easily. You can go to our website at cslcapecoral.com and hit the donate button. The lovely ladies are coming around with baskets today, and whether, no matter how you're giving, let us say our tithing affirmation really quick first. And let's come up here, ladies. We do our tithing affirmation first. So hold your tithe to your heart or in your mind and repeat the words on the screen with me. Today, I know the activity of divine abundance is at work in my life and the life of this center. I give and receive generously as I live in the flow of bountiful good. And so it is. And now we welcome Bob back up again to give us another lovely song. Thank you so much for joining us today. Thanks. And I can't wait for what's coming up now. Bob Teasdale, give him some love.
This is not one of my songs. This is a song by a songwriter named Melissa Philippe. And when I was director in Nashville, she came to visit us and sang for us, you know. And this was one of my favorite songs that she does, a thing called Heaven's in My Heart, especially appropriate for today. I was sitting at the front porch thinking about tomorrow and all the things I want to be. Working hard to pay the bills, catching up with me. Then I stumbled on the key. I've been walking along the path, following my shadow, 'cause that was all that I could see. But I turned around to find the light, thinking it might set me free. And I realized it's shining from me. Well, heaven's in my heart, and I know that's a miracle. Heaven's in my heart, and that's all I need. Now, I know where to turn whenever I feel lonely, 'cause now I know I have a choice. Could whimper in my pain or sit out in the loudest voice. Today I have a reason to stand up and rejoice, 'cause heaven's in my heart, and I know that's a miracle. Heaven's in my heart, and that's all I need. Never again afraid to fly, knowing my faith will carry me back to the place where the love resides. It's right here inside, 'cause heaven's in my heart, and I know that's a miracle. Heaven's in my heart, and that's all I need. I said, heaven's in my heart. I know that's a miracle. Heaven's in my heart, and that's all I need. That's all I need. Well, I know my love is guaranteed. Heaven's in my heart, and that's all I need. I know the joy that's guaranteed. Heaven's in my heart, and that's all I need. Said heaven's in my heart, and that's all I need.
That is a true statement. Heaven's in our hearts, and it's all we need. Let's take a moment and just bless all this good today. Thank you, ushers. So just allowing ourselves to be grateful for the abundance and prosperity of our community and every member of it. To simply know that our generosity of spirit, whether it's revealed in giving money, giving time, giving love, giving attention, that it strengthens the bond between us and invites in more and more people looking for heaven in their hearts. And so in deep gratitude for that given today, knowing the giver and the receiver are blessed, we give thanks. And so it is. Amen. All right, so now, Sunday Night Alive tonight, 6 p.m. I stream live from home, actually. Our conversation tonight is Open Your Heart. The purpose of this time together is really meditation. So it's a short message and then 15 minutes of meditation together. So you can join me just by going to my Facebook page or my YouTube channel. Now, prayer is the tool that we use to change conditions. And you hear us pray. Anyone can pray this kind of prayer that Science Mind does. So I'm going to teach an affirmative prayer boot camp in August to anyone who's willing to step in, where you will learn to do it in writing, out loud, with other people, at home, and it changes things. So don't be shy. I would come out and learn how to pray together. So the practitioners, you can do that. It's not till August, but I'm planting seeds. So we're going to do our closing song. In fact, our next closing song is also our final time for doing it this month. When we're done, our licensed practitioners who go through about 4 years of training to serve you in your spiritual growth in your journey will come up here, and you can make yourself available to a 1-minute miracle. So if you're moving through something's heavy on your heart, come up and get a 1-minute miracle. Or you can also, during the week at any time, send your prayer request to prayer@cslcapecoral.org, and our practitioners and our ministers will pray on the unseen side of life for you, which we've already established makes a difference. Yes? All right, so let's do our song. Dancers, please come up for our last gratitude, our last song. Are you guys excited to see what we do next month? All right, let's go.
Gratitude before me, gratitude behind me, gratitude to the left of me, gratitude to the right of me, gratitude above me, gratitude below me, gratitude within me, gratitude all around me. I'm so grateful, 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 I'm so grateful. Gratitude before me, gratitude behind me, gratitude to the left of me, gratitude to the right of me, gratitude above me, gratitude below me, gratitude within me, gratitude all around me. I'm so grateful, 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 I'm so grateful. Gratitude before me, gratitude behind me, gratitude to the left of me, gratitude to the right of me, gratitude above me, gratitude below me, gratitude within me, gratitude all around me. I'm so grateful, 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 I'm so grateful.
All right, my battery died, but take a deep breath. I'm going to take a moment and bless us out and bless our food, because we're moving into potluck minute. So how grateful we are to leave here today with a new idea about joy, a new idea about the heart, a new idea about who we can be in the wake of so much love and tenderness. And so we bless this food that we're about to eat, knowing that we are fueled by this food, body, mind, and spirit. And we bless all the people who brought food and thank them for the love that they are expressing. And so go forth, multiply to all good, and God bless you. And so it is.